Bear with me a second. Hey everyone, this is C-Rex. Tonight we're going to be streaming some Creatures 2. I've not streamed this game for many months now. I figured I'd play it because Creatures is one of my all-time favourite series, and I was actually reading an article about it before, and it sort of piqued my interest in it. And I was also reading the strategy guide that I've got too, so I thought, well, it's one of my old favourites, I might as well go back to it. So yeah, we've already got an established world here. If you'll have watched my previous streams, I did one of this. I think it was last year. I can't remember when the last one was, but I think we've managed to get quite a few Norns living in the world and stuff. I think we had a death as well, but I can't really remember, to be honest. I know I streamed it. I don't know if it was this game that I streamed, but I streamed one for my birthday as well, my 23rd birthday, which was quite a while ago. I might do another birthday stream this year actually, but I'll just have to see what happens. I know I've been streaming Subnautica before this, but I figured I'd take a break from it and focus on this. So yeah, here we go. Yeah, this world's quite heavily modded at the moment. We've got these little pillbug guys. We've got this post. I can't remember what that does, to be honest. I think Norns activate it and it brings them back here, sort of like if they get lost, like if they get stuck somewhere, they can press it. We've also got some starfish as well, and these ocean bridges, because Norns in this game like to throw themselves off the edge into the sea and drown. So we've got quite a few Norns here. We've just seen one walk away. I'll need to check back on him. Nikaido. This is a Kainon. This is a third-party breed made by a person called Wafaru. They're quite a special breed as well, because unlike most Norns, they actually feed their young milk, which means that baby Kainons, they don't last for very long if they've not got a source of milk, or if they've not got the mother to look after them. It's quite interesting, really. I don't think any like similar breeds exist for the other Creatures games, like that supply their babies with milk. It's quite an interesting concept. I don't know what generation we're on, because it's been a while, so I have to check. But I think all these Norns were bred from the originals. Elise family. Parents. Oh yeah, we've still got our first generation Norns. I think I've just realised now it's Lily. He's down here. And Tommy. And Angelica. And Norbert are their children. I get it now. And we've also got these Norns that I've imported into the world. Daisy, who is a... what is she? I can't remember the name of the breed, unfortunately. And, oh yeah, I do. An Eldorado Norn. Third party breed. I quite like those. And we've got Nikaido, who is a Kainon. We've got another one over there, I think, but I'm not sure how to look. That's Emily. Emily's wandering off over here near the bananas, which are another third-party item. So what Creatures is, it's basically an artificial life game. It's very open-ended. There's no strict goals or anything. You're just free to do what you like. I mean, what most people focus on doing is breeding the Norns and like trying to get them to like survive in the wild and stuff, and just stuff like that. You can do all sorts with it. And this girl here, she's quite intelligent. She's actually wandered off on her own and she's actually doing stuff. Most Norns in this game aren't very... well, they're a bit unintelligent. fairly unintelligent most of the time. They're usually stuck in one position. They don't eat or sleep. I've just realised as well it's the last day of summer too, which means that autumn will be arriving very shortly. The game has seasons, so and yeah, the game has seasons, and they influence the world in different ways. Like, for example, snow can fall during the winter time, and in the autumn certain plants stop growing. And you also see a new species of caterpillar emerge in the autumn. No, actually no, not caterpillar, butterfly. I can hear a Norn, so I think there might be some over to the west. I mean, the Norns in this game aren't particularly intelligent. The ones in Creatures Free and Docking Station are a lot better at surviving, but I personally think that they're also a bit less... I don't know, I don't think they have much of a personality. They're a bit more robotic than the ones in this. The ones in this game have a lot more charm to them. And I much prefer the graphics as well. The Creatures Free and Docking Station are mostly 3D renders, pre-renders, and I don't think they've aged very well. Whereas this game's got actual artwork that's been, like, I think hand-drawn, and I know it does use 3D models, but they sort of complement the world as well. They don't, like, the world doesn't just rely heavily on 3D models. There's actually a bit of artwork as well. Another thing you'll notice is the music in the game. It's actually procedurally generated. So, for example, if a Norn feels sick or something and they're in a certain area, the soundtrack will adjust itself accordingly, which I think is quite neat. Oops. Got a fly on my monitor. And Norns aren't the only species either. You've got other creatures living in the world as well. You've got the Grendels and the Ettins. I think I've already explained this in a previous episode, but I think I'll just go off on another tangent again. Basically, the Grendels are like the big scaly monsters, but in this game they're not really that bad, to be honest. They're a lot more vicious in Creatures Free and Docking Station, but in this game they just mostly keep to themselves. A bit like the Ettins, really. The Ettins don't really bother with your Norns. They just tend to sulk in the swamp area. See if these two are old enough to breed yet. No, they're still children. I'm actually running this on an emulator. It's VMware Workstation, I think. I tried running it on Windows 10, but it lags really badly. No, it's down to the way it handles Direct Draw or something, but it's just unplayable on Windows 10. It's not a very well optimized game either. It can crash occasionally. It sometimes freezes. I remember it when I first started playing it properly on Windows Millennium Edition, but I don't know if that's just down to the operating system, but it just used to freeze every so often when it came to saving. It's pretty awful, really, because the game would just like crash and I think I'd lose all my Norns and everything. But yeah, when we switched to Windows XP, it made a big difference because the whole computer was a lot better at handling it. Don't know what he's doing. That's Daisy. She seems tired. But unfortunately, the Norns in this game aren't very good at sleeping. They're a bit of insomniacs a bit, so. Sorry about that, it's my phone. I don't think I'm going to really stream this for very long. I mean, it's a good game and all, but it's sort of like, I don't know, I might have to see what happens. She's really angry for some reason, that's weird. What's he doing down there? Oh, he's wandered over from that area. They seem really angry for some reason, all these Norns. I don't know why. Let's go back home. Giant tree. There's 2 children that are at home. I wonder where the mother is. What's she called? Lily. Oh, she's over there. For some reason, all the Norns have gone on some kind of pilgrimage, and they're all just wandering around the world. Kind of funny, really. You can't actually pick the Norns up either. Yeah, they're just all like just left to their own devices. I think that they kind of ruined it in the later games, being able to pick the Norns up. I think it should have been like you should just be able to leave them be. We really need to find the pickups. Because you can in the game you use these applets to monitor your creatures and stuff when they decide to work. Oh yeah, yeah. I thought that would just crash them, but it didn't. We've got the advanced science kit. We need to find the neuroscience kit now. I can't remember where it is.
I had another spider.
Sorry about that. Oh, hey Seasoned. Nice to see someone's watching. What was I doing then? I can't remember. Before I got interrupted. Oh yeah, I was talking about the neuroscience kit. I think I know where it is. It's on the ledge near the volcano, so I'll have to find a Norn and take them down there. It's fairly simple. I think they've all been taught how to speak. Oh dear! I've just realised. Tangled around my microphone. Come on, man. Yeah, the game's sort of like the community's really small now. It's like mostly based around. It's mostly based on Creatures Caves and what's it called? And Discord. Did you actually talking to Season? How did you actually get here? Did you come from the server or did you just find it on YouTube? Because I don't think a lot of people. Oh, I just realised we're going the wrong way. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people actually even know what Creatures is. Oh dear, she's just hurt herself. Oh no, she's not. Yeah, you'd think a lot of these high-profile gamers and stuff who have channels on YouTube will have played it, but most I've not seen any of them. I don't know where the Neuroscience kit is. I'm sure it was there. If you want to join our Discord server, I could give you a link if you wanted. I could post it in the chat. I just don't know. I'm sure it was here, unless it's at the bottom there. We'll have to go down and see. Oh, that's good. To wait for this elevator to come. Yeah, I'll pop a link in a minute. What's she doing? Yeah, this little bridge thing you see here. This isn't in the. I don't want to tickle her. No, I've just sent it the wrong way. Typical. I'll post a link in the. Oh, I could do it now, but I don't want to open. I'm just worried that Discord will come on my. It'll appear on my monitor, but it shouldn't do because I'm currently streaming from the actual application and not the display. So I'm going to post an invite link now. Just a second. There you go. That should work. Right, we need to go down there now. But yeah, honestly, this game when I was, oh god, how old was I? 7, 8, 9-ish. This game was just my childhood. I just used to play it all the time on my old computer. I was devastated when the computer stopped working. Hey, sorry about that. Just got interrupted. Yeah, Creatures 2, for some reason, out of all the games, it's the only one that doesn't actually work on Windows 10. Something to do with Direct Draw or something, but I've managed to get it to work by downloading, I think it's called VMware Workstation, and it allows you to emulate old versions of Windows. Oh, Windows 7. There's actually a fix to get it to work on Windows 7. You have to go into the registry and edit something. If you want, I could try and pull it up for you and post it, because I know it's on the Creatures wiki. If you know what that is, creatures.wiki, if you look on the page for Creatures 2, it's got the fix listed, and you have to go into your registry and just change the value or something, and then you should be able to get it working. I'm a bit not annoyed right now because I can't find the neuroscience kit. I'm sure it was down there. Actually, I know where it is. It isn't that. It isn't there. It's in there. Yeah, I'm getting confused. Probably because I've not played it in such a long time. But yeah, what this is basically is to activate the genetic splicing machine, which allows you to splice two creatures together. Oh, I thought she died then. It's okay, but once you've got the gene splice, not the gene splice, the genetics kit, you can pretty much splice anything together without having to unlock anything. But it's alright, it's quite a neat tool. But yeah, I really wanted to get the neuroscience kit, but unfortunately it's a bit far away. I don't know if there's a way to access it from here. There might be if I go down there. But no, the lift doesn't go all the way down there. Right, I think we better take her back to the... Oh no. Yeah, she's just kissed one of the frogs. What it does, it creates these frog gnawns, and they're really annoying because they can just like... Once one frog gnawn appears, it'll just keep kissing the rest of the frogs and the pond will just get full of them. It's a real pain in the neck, but yeah, let's take her back to the incubator before it gets overrun by frogs. What's wrong with her neck? It's weird. Yeah, this... I don't know why, but some of the sprites in the game look a bit like misaligned. It must be because the... I don't know. There's a glitch, a funny glitch that can happen, like if the game like crashes after a Non's transition to a live stage, when you launch the game up again, one of the Non will like look squashed. It's really funny. I've actually got an example of the glitch on one of my other worlds, but I don't want to have to like close this one and load it up. Oh, where's he gone now? Oh, I need to get that. I need to get that neuroscience kit. I need to breed them, but they're not. I don't know. Let's just check. Angelica should be ready to breed now. Norbert can breed. Oh no, not another frog gnawn. Oh yeah, the thing with frog gnawns as well is if they wander too far from the pond they die. Which I suppose is population control in a way. Okay then. I mean, it's nice having someone watching for once. Oh no, another frog gnawn. Oh, they don't die, they just turn back into frogs. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave this place. Yeah, I don't know why, but for some reason it seems a bit laggy. I think it might just be the emulator. Oh, this guy looks a bit scared. I think we're better move him back up there. I mean, he's ready to breed. We could easily breed him with that, with what she called, I can't remember her name, that other Non. Oh, this one, Angelica, but unfortunately she's not in season to breed, so I'll have to wait. She also forgot her name. Don't know if anyone noticed. She kept calling herself AA, so I had to re-register her name. It can happen if Nons like keep talking to other Nons or Grendels or whatever that haven't learned how to speak. They can sort of like unlearn how to talk, which is quite annoying. They seem fairly interested though, so hopefully it'll lead to an egg or something. What on earth's happened to her bum? What's happened to her? It must just be the sprites. It just looks weird. It looked weird then. It looked like she had a massive bum. Like it's bulging out. Like what the heck? Guess it just must be the sprites. Yeah, I think this is just basically you sit down and watch the Norns. You just get to a point playing creatures where you just think, sod it, I'll just let them do what they want. Lily's still over here. She seems fairly happy though, which is quite uncommon in most older Norns. Most Norns just tend to stick together and they end up starving because they're too obsessed with kissing each other, which seems okay. What's he doing over here? Oh, sorry, Daisy. Has she had any children? Oh, she's had Norbert with... Who did she have Norbert with? Tommy. Yeah, she was one of the Norns I brought in, like, to add a bit of genetic diversity. It's not really worked though because nobody has mated with her. Well, Tommy has, but only once. Let's activate this. Oops. Yeah, this is like a love horn and it like produces... If I can get it to work, I think it might have glitched up or something. But yeah, it's like a love horn, it releases this gas stuff and it makes Norns want to mate. It's kind of annoying though because I can't actually seem to activate it. I think it might have glitched or something, I don't know. Oh, that wasn't very nice. Just kicked her. I mean, you can cheat a little if you like use this. It sort of fires like a neuron in the Norn's brain and gets it to do what you've asked it to. I mean, I could always inject her with estrogen, which makes her fertile. What's she called? Daisy. Let's have a look at her. Oh yeah, she's in season now, which means she'll better mate. I don't know what genome these Norns are using at the moment. I've honestly got no idea, because I know that there's quite a few floated around on the internet. Oh, that poor Grendel. Called Fafa. He's dead. It's kind of funny because this is the only game in the series where when creatures die they just float up into the sky. It's kind of funny because if you like interfere with the trajectory, then they can just circle the world indefinitely. It's just so hilarious. He's just walking away now. I don't think there's any chance of them breeding, and she's gone out of season anyway, so let's head home. Yeah, for some reason all the Norns in this world seem to be celibate and not interested in mating. What is it with that big massive bum she's got? It just looks ridiculous. They're really angry, I don't know why. I wonder if he'll actually get to mate with any. I mean, in the later few Creatures games, it's like ridiculous when it comes to breeding Norns because they just pop eggs out for fun. Whereas in this game, it's a bit more of a challenge. I mean, I keep telling them to push Norn and everything, but they're just not interested. I might play Creatures 1 at some point because I've not played that. I've not streamed it yet. I mean, I've played it, but I've not streamed it, and it was the first game released, and I think it's got a certain charm to it that the other games haven't really managed to capture much. I mean, Creatures 2's got a good charm to it, and I think it's quite I think it's visually nice, visually stunning to look at. But the last two games are a bit, I don't know, they're a bit lacking in the looks department. I mean, some parts of the games are nice. I mean, the aquarium's pretty and stuff, but not on the same level as the first game. I don't think she can be bothered anymore. I think whenever the Norns just get bored, I think they just press the teleporters. Like, just get me away from here, I've had enough. These two are back over here. Tommy and Lily, the two starter Norns. I wonder if they're thinking of starting a family over on this side. Like over here. I just realised it's autumn as well. Yeah, the new butterflies are flying about. Little purple, pink ones. Oh, she's down in here, in the gene splicing room. Probably got a bit sick and tired of having to deal with the other Norns. I better lead her out though in case she starves. Come on. Oh no, I could actually send her through there. Oh no, I couldn't do. Yeah, you can't. It's kind of stupid. You can't actually, like... I don't know if I managed to get close enough to it. I might be able to get to pick her up. Because I want to take her to the room and activate the neuroscience kit. Oh no, I can't do that because it's on the other side, so that's great. Let's take you back to the incubator room. Oh, she's back over here. Oh, I forgot it links up with the other teleport things. Don't know where Lily's gone. Back over here. Yeah, it's kind of boring. I think not a lot has happened. Just Norns just walking about. I think I'm probably going to end this stream soon. I mean, I was tempted to start a whole new world altogether, but I thought I might as well carry on where I left off. Wish they'd start slapping each other. I wonder if there's a way to. I think, yeah. It's called Sex It Up Norn. It basically makes all your Norns horny and they want to mate. So I think I'll do that. These two aren't interested though. Just want to slap each other. I wonder if we'll get any pregnancies. I could try and push Norn, but I don't think anything will happen. I don't think they know what Norn means. Come on, kiss each other, mate. Have some eggs. They are kissing each other. Maybe I'll just have to leave them. Let's check the observation kit. No, no one's pregnant. I just heard the mate. That's promising. Not pregnant though. And she's no longer fertile. It's kind of a challenge to breed Norns in this. They've got to be really like, you've got to make sure they're both fertile. And because the female Norns are only fertile at certain points, you have to like get them together and try to get them to mate as quickly as you can, otherwise she'll just go out with season, she won't be able to mate again. I can't remember how long it is, I think it's every 10 minutes or so when a female Norn goes into season. I'm just hoping that with these three hanging about, maybe one of them will, well, maybe, what's she called? Angelica will get pregnant. I don't think she will. Well, she might do, I don't know. But yeah, I'm probably going to end this stream in a few minutes. These two can't seem to leave each other alone. Sorry about that, for some reason I can't seem to mute my mic. I don't believe this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to end the stream now. Thanks everyone for watching, but unfortunately having a few technical issues. I'll see everyone again soon. See ya.